The opening. Good afternoon, viewers. It is Telangana State Athletics Association under the auspices of Athletics Federation of India, welcoming you all for the afternoon session of the third day's 60th National Open Athletic Championship 2021 here at Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, Hanamkonda, Warangal. This is A.L. Muthu signing at the commentator's table. And as far as the afternoon session events are concerned, we are about to take 800 meters round one for men competitors in a short time. At 3:15, it will be shot put for heptathlon athletes. At 3:20, it will be 800 meters round one for women competitors. At 3:30, high jump men final. At 4 o'clock, it will be 110-meter hurdles men final. At 4:10, final of shot put for men. At 4:15, final of 100-meter hurdles for women. At 4:20, final of long jump for women. At 4:40, it will be 200 meters for heptathlon athletes. At 5, it will be 3,000 meter steeplechase. At 5:20, it will be 3,000 steeplechase for men. Initially, women followed by men. And the last event will be 5:40, 4 times 100 meters, mixed relay final. Well, ladies and gentlemen, taking you over to the start line of 800 meters, we present you the competitors. In lane number 2, Debasis Patnaik with bib number 338 representing Odisha. In lane number 3, 307, Gaurav Sharma of Madhya Pradesh. In lane number 4, 437, Mujamil Ajmer of Railways. In lane number 5, 518, Ankesh Chowdhury of Services. In lane number 6, 263, Kumarasamy of Karnataka. In lane number 7, 362, Jaspreet Singh of Punjab. And in lane number 8, 487, Ramdev of Rajasthan. The national record for 800 meters stands in the name of Jinson Johnson with a timing of 1 minute 45.65 seconds, created in 2018. And that is the aerial view of the stadium. You can have a beautiful bird's view of the track. The meet record is in the name of Gamandar Ram with 1 minute 46.67 seconds, created in 2005. And that happens to be the start of 800 meters heat 1 for men competitors, which happens to be the first event for the afternoon session of third day's 60th National Open Athletic Championship 2021 here. And as far as the 800 meters, Mohammad Afzal of Services happens to be the winner of gold medal in the last edition. Ankesh Chowdhury happens to be the silver medal winner, and Mujamil Amir happens to be the bronze medal winner. Mujamil Amir is with 437. He is representing Railways. He is available in this competition, in this first heat, and that is the home stretch in which they are moving around. And that is Mujamil Amir, who is Ramdev. Ramdev is the leader. Ramdev of Rajasthan is the leader of this race at present. Almost all the athletes are running together. Following him, we have Mujamil Amir of Railways at the second spot. And at the third spot, it is Ankesh Chowdhury of Services. And Mujamil Amir tries to overtake Ramdev of Rajasthan. He is going so closely, at any time he can overtake. And at the third spot, it is Ankesh Chowdhury. Following them, we do have Gaurav Sharma of Madhya Pradesh closely following them. 5 of the athletes are moving together, and there is some overtaking is happening. And that is Gaurav Sharma is putting himself in front to finish on top, having Ramdev of Rajasthan for the second spot, and Mujamil Amir of Railways for the third spot. And there is a race again for you as they start. Mujamil Amir is picking up speed at this stage. Mujamil Amir of Railways. They are getting into lane 1, and that happens to be Ramdev of Rajasthan who is leading the pack, being followed by Mujamil Amir of Railways, and at the third spot, that is 518 Ankesh Chowdhury of Services at that stage. Following them are 307 Gaurav Sharma of Madhya Pradesh and Jasprit Singh of Punjab. Almost all are moving together, 7 of the athletes, all the 7. Ramdev of Rajasthan maintains his lead, continues to be the leader for the race, and only in the last 250 meters you could see the others are overtaking him. Mujamil Amir of Railways is closely following him, and to that next it is Ankesh Chowdhury of Services, and that is the stage where others are trying to overtake each other. Gaurav Sharma with 307 representing Madhya Pradesh is in the 4th spot. And as they enter the home stretch, everything is getting changed. Along with Ramdev of Rajasthan, you could see 518 Ankesh Chowdhury finishing on top. Ankesh Chowdhury finishing on top with 1 minute 51.79 seconds. Ramdev for the second spot with 1 minute 51.83 seconds. Mujamil Amir for the third spot with 1 minute 52.25 seconds. Gaurav Sharma of Madhya Pradesh finishing for the fourth spot with 1 minute 52.39 seconds. Jasprit Singh of Punjab finishing for the fifth place with a timing of 1 minute 52.95 seconds. Devasis Patnaik of Odisha happens to be the sixth place winner with 1 minute 54.84 seconds, and Kumarasamy of Karnataka finishes for the seventh place with 2 minutes 00.49 seconds. And that is high jump arena wherein shot put. Heptathlon athletes are about to take up their shot put. With two events got over in the morning session, that is 100-meter hurdles and high jump. The third is going to be the shot put, which will be taken up right at 3:15 p.m. The heptathlete athletes are doing their warm-up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, taking you over to the start line of 800 meters, we present you the competitors for heat 2. In lane number 2, bib number 453, Vishwambar Lakshman Kolekar of Railways. In lane number 3, 509, P. Mohammed Afzal representing services. In lane number 4, 268 T.H. Devaya from Karnataka. In lane number 5, 659, and lane number 5 happens to be absent. Lane number 6, 372 Harjot Singh of Punjab. Lane number 7, 532 Krishnan Kumar of Services. And lane number 8, Abhishek Singh Thakur with bib number 310 representing Madhya Pradesh. With 7 athletes had taken part in the first heat, 7 athletes are taking part in the second also. Mohammad Afsal, who is in lane number 3 with bib number 509, happens to be the gold medal winner of the last edition of this championship with a timing of 1 minute 50.88 seconds. And that happens to be the start of the second heat of 800 meters for men competitors. And all the 7 athletes are moving together, getting into the first lane. Two six eight is the leader at present, T.H. Devaya of Karnataka, being followed by Harjot Singh of Punjab, Mohammad Afzal of Services. T.H. Devaya, Harjot Singh and Mohammad Afzal. They are the leaders at present. And that is Vishambar Lakshman Kolekar of Railways trying to catch up higher position. And there is change in leadership. As they execute the curve and enter the home stretch, it is Mohammad Afzal of Services putting himself in front. There is a heavy competition from Vishambar Lakshman Kolekar, who is just following, and 532 Krishan Kumar of Services. And that is the race of the second heat again for you. At this stage, it is T.H. Devaya of Karnataka in the front, having Harjot Singh of Punjab in the second spot. And there you could see Krishan Kumar of Services in the third spot at present. That happens to be the result for the second heat. Krishan Kumar of Services finishing on top with 1 minute 53.25 seconds. For the second spot, it is Mohammad Afzal with 1 minute 53.28 seconds. Vishwambir Lakshman Kolekar of Railways finishes for the third spot with 1 minute 53.58 seconds. Abhishek Singh of Madhya Pradesh finishing for the fourth spot with 1 minute 53.66 seconds. T.H. Devaya of Karnataka finishing for the fifth place with 1 minute 54.63 seconds. Harjot Singh of Punjab finishing for sixth with 1 minute 55.29 seconds. When we have a comparison of the first and second heat as far as 800 meters is concerned, 151.79, 1 minute 51.79 seconds had been clocked by Ankesh Chowdhury of Services from heat number 1, whereas Krishan Kumar of Services had clocked 1 minute 53.25 seconds. And the second place in the first heat happens to be with 1 minute 51.83 seconds with Ramdev of Rajasthan. And the third place, 1 minute 52.25 seconds with Mujamil Amir of Railways. Fourth place with Gaurav Sharma of Madhya Pradesh with 1 minute 52.39 seconds. And to that next, it happens to be 1 minute 52.95 seconds, wherein Jaspreet Singh of Punjab finished fifth place in the first heat. And only after that, the first place winner of the second heat is getting the timing. So the top five places are being occupied by heat 1. And that is shot put. Herina. And that is 244, and heptathlete athlete who is about to take a turn. Akshata of Karnataka is about to take a turn. This being the third event for heptathlete athletes. They had two events in the morning, 100-meter hurdles and high jump, and the third happens to be the shot put. 8.58 meters being scored by Akshata of Karnataka. And next comes 188 Kajal of Haryana. And there is Kajal of Haryana. .80, 11.00 I suppose. The scoreboard says 11.0. It happens to be 11.00 for Kajal of Haryana, and it is going to be Madhu of Railways to take a turn. 8.48 meters is the score by Madhu of Railways in a first trial, and that happens to be Tanu of Haryana. Tanu of Haryana had scored 10.68. And that's going to be Rimpi Dabas of Delhi. Rimpi Dabas of Delhi had her first trial. .47, and it will be Sonu Kumari of Haryana. Well, ladies and gentlemen, taking you over to the start line of 800 meters, we will be presenting you the competitors for Heat 1. We have two heats to go. In lane number 2, it is 165 Radha Chowdhury of Delhi. In lane number 3, 343 Harmila Bains of Punjab. In lane number 4, 393 Twinkle of Railways. In lane number 5, 313 Yamuna Atmaram Latkat of Maharashtra. In lane number 6 is vacant. Lane number 7 is also vacant. In lane number 8, 196 Rachna of Haryana. The national record for the event 800 meters stands in the name of Tintaluka with 1 minute 59.17 seconds created in 2010, while the meet record also stands in the name of Tintaluka with 2 minutes 00.56 seconds created in 2015. And as far as the 800 meters, Harmila Bains, who happens to be the interstate gold medal winner, is in this first heat with bib number 343, and that happens to be the start of the first heat of 800 meters for women. And as far as the past edition of National Open Athletic Championship, Interstate and Federation Cup, Harmila Bains is the only available athlete in this first heat. She is with bib number 343 with tie number 3. And that is 343 Harmila Bains of Punjab leading the pack, being followed by 196 Rachna of Haryana. And at the third spot, at present, we have Radha Chowdhury of Delhi. That bell sound is the indication for the lead runners to go for the last lap. 313 at the fourth spot, Yamuna Atmaram Latkat of Maharashtra. 393 following her is Twinkle of Railways. Harmila Bains comfortably leads the pack with Rachna of Haryana to follow her. She is also very closely following. And at the third spot at present it is Yamuna Atmaram Latkat of Maharashtra. Harmila Bains picking up speed and putting herself forward. Three of the athletes are very closely following Harmila Bains, and that could be the stage where Yamuna Atmaram Latkat may overtake. She was trying, and again it is 196 Rachna of Haryana putting herself in forward. but Harmila Bains maintains her lead and she'll be comfortably finishing for the first place, and that is Harmila Bains for the first place 196 second. That is Rachna of Haryana, and 165 Radha Chowdhury for the third place. 313 happened to be the fourth Yamuna Atmaram Latkat of Maharashtra. And that is the action replay for you. As they start, Harmila Bains put herself in front, reaches the lane 1, not allowing any of the athletes to go in front of her. She is a leader right from that stage till the end, who happens to be the gold medal winner of the last interstate held at Patiala during this year by June. There he clocked 2 minutes 02.57 seconds, and that is the point where Rachna of Haryana is trying to overtake, but Harmila Bains never allows anyone to overtake her. She is putting herself forward. She increases the pace whenever the follower increases, and that is how she is maintaining the lead all through. Harmila Bains putting herself in front, Rachna of Haryana following her, and Radha Chowdhury of Delhi at the third spot, Yamuna Atmaram Latkat of Maharashtra in the third spot, fourth spot. And there comes the result. Harmila Bains finishes on top with 2 minutes 0.09.49 seconds. Rachna of Haryana finishes for the second place with 2 minutes 09.95 seconds. Radha Chowdhury of Delhi finishes for the third place with 2 minutes 10.10 seconds. Yamuna Atmaram Latkat finishes for the fourth place with 2 minutes 10.84 seconds. Twinkle, Diksha and Sonali did not finish. We have one more heat to go in the women's section of 800 meters. Here we have Chanda with bib number 161. Chanda happens to be the gold medal winner of the last Federation Cup with a timing of 2 minutes 02.57 seconds, while she had secured silver medal in the last interstate with 2 minutes 03.36 seconds. The Chanda is with bib number 161 in this heat representing Delhi. Lily Das, who happens to be the silver medal winner of the Federation Cup, clocking 2 minutes 02.98 seconds, is very much available in heat 2 with bib number 402. Those are the two athletes, the medalists available for this heat. Chanda with bib number 161 and Lily Das with bib number 402. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take you over to the start line of 800 meters to present you the women competitors for Heat 2. In lane number 3, bib number 111, Preeti Mehta Manoj Mehta of All India Police. In lane number 4, 161, Chanda of Delhi. In lane number 5, 402, Lily Das of Railways. In lane number 6, 247, E.B. Arpita of Karnataka. In lane number 7, bib number 276, Kochutarasia of Kerala. In lane number 8104, Shivani Hudda of All India Police. 6 of the athletes are taking up the race of Heat 2 for 800 meters in the women's section. And that is going to be the second heat of 800 meters for women competitors. Preeti Mehta Manoj of All India Police, Chanda of Delhi, Lily Das of Railways, Arpita of Karnataka, Kochutarasia of Kerala, Shivani Hudda of All India Police. That was the start of the second heat of 800 meters for women. Here in this heat we have the silver medal winner of the last Federation Cup, Lily Das with bib number 402. We have the silver medal winner of the last interstate, Chanda, with bib number 161. And that is Chanda of Delhi leading the pack, being followed by Lily Das. At the third spot presently we have Shivani Hudda of All India Police. All the 6 athletes are moving together. In the fourth spot we have 247 Arpita of Karnataka. It is Chanda followed by Lily Das. Chanda, Lily Das, Shivani Hudda. And now there is a change in the third place. That happens to be Arpita. Chanda, Lily Das, Arpita are the leaders at present. 4 of the athletes are moving closer, leaving the 5th little behind. The 5th one happens to be Preeti Mehta Manoj of All India Police. And that is Chanda of Delhi, Lily Das of Railways, Arpita of Karnataka. And now it is Shivani Hudda of All India Police is at the third spot. Still Lily Das maintaining the lead, having Arpita behind her. And now, behind Lily Das, it is behind Chanda, it is Lily Das. Chanda being closely followed by Lily Das. The third and fourth are little away. Chanda is having a comfortable finish to be on top with Lily Das for the second place, Shivani Hudda for the third place, Arpita for the fourth place. And right from the beginning it is Chanda who is in good pace. She is the leader, never allowed any one of the athletes to overtake her at any point of time. At this stage, it is Lily Das of Railways who is following, and she is being followed by Shivani Hudda of All India Police. And here, Arpita of Karnataka is overtaking and trying to occupy the third position. Chanda maintaining the lead, having Lily Das. And that is the result. Chanda of Delhi finishing on top with 2 minutes 12.91 seconds. Lily Das of Railways finishing for the second spot with 2 minutes 14.51 seconds. Shivani Hooda finishing for the third spot with 2 minutes 16.26 seconds. Arpita of Karnataka finishing for the fourth with 2 minutes 17.01 seconds. Preeti Mehta of All India Police finishing for the fifth place with a timing of 2 minutes 22.32 seconds. When we compare these two heats as far as 800 meters is concerned, 209.49 had been clocked by Harmila Bains from Heat 1, whereas here it is 212.91. And the second place Rachna clocked 209.95. And the third place winner of the first heat Radha Chaudhary clocked 2 minutes 10.10 seconds representing Delhi. So the first one happens to be the faster one. And as we take you back to the shot put arena, we will be watching the heptathlon athletes in action. And that happens to be Sonu Kumari of Haryana. And next it will be Soumya Murugan of Railways. Soumya Murugan of Railways. The heptathlon athletes are taking up their shot put. The athletes are taking up their warm-up jumps. For high jump, and we would like to present you the lineup for high jump. Bib number 174, Vijay representing Delhi. 511, Sarvesh Anil Kushare of Services. 323, Abar Atul Datta of Maharashtra. 515, Chetan Balasubramanya of Services. 124, Manu Francis of All India Police. 287, Mohammad Jazim of Kerala. 443, Geo Jazz of Railways. 154, Pedakam Srika Kalapu of Andhra Pradesh. 297, Ritesh Kumar of LIC. 337, Swadhin Kumar Maji of Odisha. 135, R. Manivannan of All India Police. 463, Adarsh Ram of Railways. 267, S. Harshit of Karnataka. 137, S. Veeramani of All India Police. 467, J.C. Sandesh of Railways. 293, T. Aramal of Kerala. 563, Bharati Vishwanathan of Services. The national record for high jump in the men's section stands in the name of Tejashwin Shankar with 2.29 meters cleared in 2018. The meet record stands in the name of Sarvesh Anil Kushare with 2 minutes 2.26 meters created in 2019. Anil Kushare is taking part in this championship with bib number 511. And as far as the results of the high jump in the past meets are concerned, Sarvesh Anil Kushare of Services happens to be the gold medal winner of the last edition of the National Open Athletics Championship, which was held in Jharkhand in 2019. He had cleared a height of 2.26 meters, and in that meet he had created a new meet record, thrashing out the old record of 2.24 meters. Sarvesh Anil Kushare happens to be the gold medal winner in the Federation Cup also, with a clearance of 2.15 meters, which had been cleared in March this year at Patiala. Olympic Athletic Championship held at Ranchi with a clearance of 2.20 meters, and Chetan Balasubramanya is very much available in this competition with bib number 515 representing Services. And as far as the interstate, Tejasvin Shankar of Delhi happens to be the gold medal winner with 2.20 meters, while Geo Jas happens to be the silver medal winner with 2.15 meters representing Kerala by then. And now Geo Jas is available with bib number 443 representing railways. T. Aromal Kumar happens to be the bronze medal winner of the last interstate, who is also available in this competition with bib number 293. T. Aromal had cleared 2.15 meters to back that bronze medal. And as far as Federation Cup, Sarvesh Anil Kushare happens to be the gold medal winner. He is in this competition with bib number 511. Adarsh Ram of Tamil Nadu happens to be the winner of silver medal in the last Federation Cup. He is also available in this competition with bib number 461. And Geo Jas, who is with bib number 443 in this competition, happens to be the bronze medal winner in the last Federation Cup with a clearance of 2.10 meters. Well, ladies and gentlemen, taking you over to the start point of 110-meter hurdles. For this final, we have P. Veeramani of Tamil Nadu, Amarinder Singh Aulak of Punjab, Tejas Ashok Shirse of Maharashtra, Tarundeep Singh Bhatia of Services, Sachin Binu of Services, Kunal Chowdhury of Railways, Yashwant Kumar Lavati of Andhra Pradesh, and Ye Grayson Jiva of Odisha. And that is the high jump arena where we could witness 3-2-3. The height of the crossbar at the high jump arena is 2.00 meters. Abar Atul Datta of Maharashtra, who had the jump, was not able to be successful in that height. And at this juncture, I'd like to remind you the remaining events. As high jump final is in progress, we are about to take up the final of 110-meter hurdles for men right at 4 p.m. 4:10 it will be shot put men final. 4:15 it will be women final for 100-meter hurdles. 4:20 it will be final for long jump women. 4:40 it will be 200 meters for heptathlon athletes. By 5 p.m. it will be the final for women in 3000 meters steeplechase. By 5:20 it will be the final for men in 3000 meters steeplechase. And the last event for today will be by 5:40, which will be the final for 4 times 400 meters mixed relay. And that happens to be 4:43 Geo Jas of Railways. Geo Jas of Railways happens to be the silver medal winner of the last interstate and bronze medal winner of the last Federation Cup. Geo Jas moves on for the height of 2.00 meters. He happens to be a successful competitor as far as this height is concerned. At Federation Cup, he had cleared 2.10 meters, while at Interstate, he had cleared 2.15 meters. And next it will be Pedakamaraju Srika Kalapu of Andhra Pradesh. He was not able to be successful at the height of 2 meters. It will be 297 Ritesh Kumar of LIC who will be taking his trial. Ritesh Kumar is able to be successful for that height of 2.00 meters. It will be 337 Swadhin Kumar Maji of Odisha to take his trial as he moves on, having a clear sailing over the crossbar of 2.00 meters. R. Manivannan of All India Police with bib number 135 will be taking his trial now. R. Manivannan of All India Police. He was also able to be successful for the height of 2.00 meters. And that happens to be Adarsh Ram of Railways. "267" Harshit of Karnataka was not able to be successful at this height in this trial. Yes, Veeramani of All India Police is on the move for that clearance and he is able to clear very smoothly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the start line of 110-meter hurdles. In lane number 1, we have 592 P. Veeramani of Tamil Nadu. P. Veeramani happens to be the gold medal winner in the last Federation Cup. In lane number 2, we have 383 Amrinder Singh Aulek of Punjab. In lane number 3, 322 Tejas Ashok Shirse of Maharashtra. In lane number 4, 560 Tarundeep Singh Bhatia representing services. In lane number 5, 516 Sachin Binu of services. In lane 6, 440 Kunal Chowdhury of railways. In lane number 7, 156 Yashwant Kumar Laveti of Andhra Pradesh. In lane number 8, 335 Ye Grayson Jiva of Odisha. The national record for 110-meter hurdle stands in the name of Siddhant Tingalaya with 13.48 seconds, created in 2017, while the meet record also stands in the name of Siddhant Tingalaya with 13.77 seconds, created in 2011. And as far as this event is concerned, we have Amrinder Singh Aulek in lane number 2 with bib number 383, who happens to be the bronze medal winner in the last interstate with 14.48 seconds. Yashwant Kumar Laveti of Andhra Pradesh, who happens to be the bronze medal winner of the last Federation Cup. Yashwant Kumar Laveti is in lane number 7 with bib number 156. P. Veeramani, another medalist who happens to be the gold medal winner of the last Federation Cup, is in lane number 1 with bib number 592 representing Tamil Nadu. Three of the medalists, current medalists of different national meets, are available in this final. That was the start of the final of 110-meter hurdles for men competitors. And that happens to be Amrinder Singh Aulek, Tarundeep Singh Bhatia to grab the top two places. And that is the replay for you. And as of this, Tarundeep Singh Bhatia of services is in front, but while at the finish, it was Tarundeep Singh Bhatia of services and Amrinder Singh Aulek of Punjab. Both were so close. Veeramani. From inside, it was Veeramani who finished. And we are back to the shot put arena, wherein the women heptathlon athletes are taking up their trials. And in a short time, we are about to take up the final for men competitors. Shot put final will be taken up for men competitors in a short time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the shot put arena to present you the men competitors for the final. Bib number 486, Akshay, representing Rajasthan, with 14.22 seconds. Tarundeep Singh of Services finishes for the third place. With 14.22 seconds. Well, that is the shot put arena. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the result of 110-meter hurdles for men competitors being displayed for you. Here we will have to make a special mention that Tejas Ashok Shirse of Maharashtra, who had got the top spot by clocking 14.09 seconds, had represented our country in the World Championship. And we do make a mention that he is just 19 years old. The second place winner is Sachin Binu of Services with 14.22 seconds, and third place winner is Tarundeep Singh of Services with 14.22 seconds. And it is so pleasant to know that Tejas Ashok Shirse of Maharashtra had represented our country in the World Championship, and he had secured gold in this championship. And that is the shot put arena for men competitors. And that is Ashish Balotia of Railways with his first trial.
Okay, no problem. Ask is I'll take care, but anything problem from me, you are responsible for that. Hey, అతను డిస్టర్బ్ కావద్దు బేట ఎందుకంటే మన ప్రాబ్లం ఓకే గో అహెడ్ నేను ఎవరు ఆపరేట్
Praveen Dahya of Services. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take you over to the start line of 100-meter hurdles to present you the women finalists. In lane number 1, we have 257 Medha Rajesh Kamath of Karnataka. In lane number 2, 570 K Nandini of Tamil Nadu. In lane number 3, 399 C Kanimuri of Railways. In lane number 4, 279 Aparna Roy of Kerala. In lane number 5, 656 Maumita Mandal of West Bengal. In lane number 6, 602 Axara Nandini of Telangana. In lane number 7, 412 Kirtana Kumar of Railways. And in lane number 8, bib number 577 R. Nitya Ramraj of Tamil Nadu. The national record stands in the name of Anuradha Biswal with 13.38 seconds clocked in 2002, while the meet record also stands in the name of Anuradha Biswal with the same timing of 13.38 seconds and created in the same year 2002. And as far as the last nationals results are concerned, C. Kanimori happens to be the gold medal winner in the last edition of this championship, interstate and federation cup as well. She is in lane number 3 with bib number 399. R. Nitya happens to be the silver medal winner of the last edition of this championship, who also happens to be the bronze medal winner of the last federation cup, is in lane number 8 with bib number 577. Axara Nandini, the silver medalist of interstate, is also available in lane number 6 with bib number 602. And she also happens to be the silver medal winner of the last Federation Cup. Well, that was the start of the final of 100-meter hurdles for women. And that happens to be C. Kanimori of Railways to be on top, having Aparna Roy of Kerala for the second spot. And that is a replay for you. And this is the stage where there is a tough competition between C. Kanimori and Aparna Roy. Both are clearing together, moving together. And while at the finish, it was unfortunate for Maumita Mandal of West Bengal, as she was on the ground losing her balance. And that happens to be 399 C. Kanimori of Railways, who happens to be the gold medal winner in all the last 3 nationals, that is Federation Cup, Interstate and the last edition of this championship. We are back to shot put arena again. And it is going to be 5-1-2. And next it will be the turn of B. Manush of Karnataka. And there comes the result for 100-meter hurdle. C. Kanimuri of Railways finishing on top with 13.54 seconds. Aparna Roy finishing for the second place with 13.58 seconds. And K. Nandini of Tamil Nadu finishing for the third spot with a timing of 13.90 seconds. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we take you to the long jump arena wherein the women competitors are about to be presented to you. For the event long jump, 566, that is A. Shirin of Tamil Nadu. 396, B. Aishwarya of Railways. 622, Shivangi Dubey of Uttar Pradesh. 272, Marina George of Kerala. 404, Kartika Godandapani of Railways. 106, Soma Karmakar of All India Police. 411, Priyanka Kirkata of Railways. 110, Alfie Lucas of All India Police. 114, Remya Rajan of All India Police. 665, Punita Ramsamy of Tamil Nadu. 152, Kusuma Ravada of Andhra Pradesh. 280, SS Sneha of Kerala. 483, Pooja Saini of Rajasthan. And 632, Biba Yadav of Uttar Pradesh. The national record for long jump stands in the name of Anju B. George with 6.83 meters created in 2004, while the meet record also stands in the name of Anju B. George with 6.74 meters created in 2002. And as far as this long jump is concerned, Priyanka Kirkata happens to be the winner of the gold medal of the last edition of this championship. Priyanka Kirkata is available in this competition with bib number 411. She also happens to be the gold medal winner of the last Federation Cup. Ye Sherin happens to be the silver medal winner of the last interstate, is available in this championship with bib number 566. Well, that is a shot put arena. It's going to be 368. Devinder Singh of Punjab to take his trial. Scoreboard, shot put. Bib number 472. And that happens to be a foul for Karanveer. That happens to be the third trial. It's going to be 648. Aryan Tyagi of Uttar Pradesh to take his trial. And that is the long jump arena where we could see 622. Shivangi Dubey of Uttar Pradesh taking her trial. And that happens to be foul for her. To take her first trial, bib number 272. Marina George of Kerala is on the move. That happens to be a foul. And that is 404. Kartika Godandapani of Railways. And it's going to be Soma Karmakar of All India Police to take her turn. .53 meters is the performance by Soma Karmakar. And it will be Priyanka Kerkata of Railways to take her turn. Priyanka Kerkata happens to be the gold medal winner of the last Federation Cup and the last edition of this championship as well. That happens to be a foul. Rajan of All India Police to take her first trial. Ramya Rajan of All India Police. That happens to be foul. And we are at shot put arena again. Point 09 meters for 648. Taking his turn, Ashish Balotia, representing Railways. Well, we take you over to the start line, and we are back at shot put arena. Now, well, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the revised results of 100-meter hurdles in the women's section. It is C. Kanimuri of Railways getting the gold with 13.54 seconds. Aparna Roy of Kerala getting the second place for 13.58 seconds. K. Nandini of Tamil Nadu getting the bronze with 13.90 seconds. Kirtana Kumar of Railways in the fourth place with 13.99 seconds. Maumita Mandal of West Bengal in the fifth place with 14.26 seconds. Axara Nandini of Telangana in the sixth place with 14.30 seconds. And R. Nitya Ramraj of Tamil Nadu in the seventh place with 14.33 seconds. And this is the revised result. And that is going to be the fourth trial, 15.90 being performed by 648. And next to take the trial is 522, Parveen Dahia of Services. 16.54 is the performance made by Parvin Dahia of Services in his fourth trial. 5-1 to Naresh Antle of Services will now take up his fourth attempt. And that happens to be 4-7-2. Karanveer Singh of Railways. Karanveer Singh of Railways had performed 18.46 meters in his fourth trial. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take you over to the start line of 200 meters for heptathlete athletes. And there is 166 in lane number 2 representing Delhi, Rimpi Dabas. In lane 3 it is 415 representing Railways, Soumya Murugan. In lane number 4, 211 representing Haryana, Sonu Kumari. In lane number 5, 202 Tanu of Haryana. In lane number 6, 188 representing Haryana, Kajal. And that happens to be the fourth event for women competitors in day 1. 100-meter hurdles, high jump, shot put, and now 200 meters. The 200 meters for women heptathlete athletes, and that happens to be the start of 200 meters for heptathlete athletes. As they enter the home stretch, it is Tanu of Haryana who is comfortably ahead of other athletes. Tanu of Haryana finishing on top with Rimpi Dabas of Delhi for the second spot and Kajal for the third spot. Soumya Murugan and Sonu Kumari are left out for the third and fourth. And that is a replay. From this point itself, Tanu of Haryana is picking up the speed and entering the home stretch as the leader, followed by Rimpi Dabas from lane number 2. And Kajal happens to get the third place, while Soumya Murugan will be left with fourth and Sonu Kumari with fifth place. Well, that is Tanu of Haryana with 26.10 seconds to finish on top, leaving Rimpi Dabas for the second place with 26.56 seconds. Kajal of Haryana in the third place with 26.67 seconds. Soumya Murugan in the fourth place with 26.92 seconds. And Sonu Kumari in the fifth place with 26.95 seconds. And for the second heat, we have 5 of the athletes. Ritu of Punjab, Akshata of Karnataka, Madhu of Railways, Maria Thomas of Kerala, and Helen Saji of Kerala. As we take you over to the start line of 200 meters, we present you the heptathlete athletes. In lane number 2, bib number 342, Ritu of Punjab. In lane number 3, 244, Akshata of Karnataka. In lane number 4, 390, Madhu of Railways. In lane number 5, 283, Maria Thomas of Kerala. In lane number 6, 281, Helen Saji of Kerala. And as far as the first heat is concerned, Tanu of Haryana finished on top with 26.10 seconds, leaving Rimpi Dabas of Delhi for the second spot with 26.56 seconds. Kajal of Haryana to the third spot with 26.67 seconds. Well, that was the start of 200 meters for women heptathlete athletes. As they enter the home stretch, it is Akshata of Karnataka is very much in front. She is well ahead of all the other athletes, leaving 281 Helen Saji for the second spot, Ritu for the third spot, and there you could see from lane number 3 Akshata of Karnataka is rushing and entering the home stretch with a great lead. Helen Saji of Kerala is also closer from outer lane. Akshata finishing on top with 25.47 seconds. Helen Saji for the second spot with 26.61 seconds. Madhu of Railways finishing for the third spot with 27.12 seconds. Maria Thomas finishing for the fourth spot with 27.51 seconds, while Ritu finished fifth with 28.61 seconds. And as far as these two heats are concerned, the second one happens to be the fastest with 25.47 being clocked by Akshata of Karnataka. And next comes Tanu of Haryana from heat number 1 with 26.10 seconds. As we now take you over to the shot put arena. The fifth trial is in progress. 368 had scored 17.49. That was Devinder Singh, and now we are back to long jump arena, and that is double 6-5. Punita Ramasamy of Tamil Nadu. The second trial is in progress at the long jump arena for the women competitors. That happens to be a foul in the second trial for Punita Ramasamy of Tamil Nadu. It will be 280. It's a Sneha of Kerala to take a trial. Yes, a Sneha of Kerala. We are back at the short put arena with 648 Aryan Tyagi of Uttar Pradesh to take his fifth attempt. Now that happens to be the sixth one, the final attempt for Aryan Tyagi of Uttar Pradesh. .24 meters being scored by Aryan Tyagi of Uttar Pradesh in his final attempt. It will be 5-2 Praveen Dahia of Services to take up his sixth attempt. Five on two. Naresh Antal of Services is taking his sixth attempt. That happens to be foul. Services had taken his sixth trial, and next it will be 497 Vanam Sharma of Rajasthan. Vanam Sharma of Rajasthan. Seventeen point nine six, 17.96 meters for Vanam Sharma. 368. Devinder Singh of Punjab is taking a sixth trial. And that happens to be 17.37, being scored by Devinder Singh of Punjab in his sixth attempt. Taking you over to the start point of 3000 meter steeplechase. 624 Neetu Kumari of Uttar Pradesh, 204 Madhu of Haryana, 413 Preeti Lamba of Railways, 389 Chinta of Railways, 315 Komal Chandrakant Jagdale of Maharashtra, 400 Parul Chowdhury of Railways, 302 Chavi Yadav of Railways, 191 Madhu of Haryana, 107 Priyanka Kasana of All India Police, 621 Shaili Dhama of Uttar Pradesh, 274 Angel James of Kerala, 101 Sugandha of All India Police, 617 Richa Bahaduria of Uttar Pradesh, 321 Vaishnavi Vilas Rao Savant of Maharashtra, and 320 Ria Rajesh of Maharashtra. National record for 3000 meter steeplechase stands in the name of Lalita Babar with 9 minutes 19.76 seconds, created in 2016, while the meet record also stands in the name of Lalita Babar with 9 minutes 39.83 seconds, created in 2015. And as far as the 3000 meter steeplechase, Chinta of Railways happens to be that is the start of the finals of 3000 meter steeplechase for women. Chinta of Railways is available for this competition with bib number 389. She happens to be the gold medal winner of the last edition of this championship, and she also happens to be the bronze medal winner of the last Federation Cup. Parul Chowdhury of Railways happens to be the silver medal winner in the last edition of this championship, who happens to be the gold medal winner in interstate and Federation Cup as well. Parul Chowdhury is running with bib number 400. Komal Chandrakant Jagdale of Maharashtra happens to be the bronze medal winner in the last edition of this championship, who was the silver medal winner in the last interstate and Federation Cup as well. Komal Chandrakant Jagdale is taking part in this championship with bib number 315, representing Maharashtra. Those are the three athletes who are available for this championship. That is, three medalists of the last national championships are available in this championship, and we are witnessing the last but one track event for day 3. They're having their water jump. The athletes will have to go for 6 more laps, and that is 315, 400, 413. That is Komal Chandrakant Jagdale of Maharashtra leading the pack, being followed by Parul Chowdhury of Railways and Preeti Lamba of Railways. At the 4th place, we have Chinta of Railways. Komal Chandrakant Jagdale of Maharashtra is well ahead of the other athletes. And the next 3, of course, they are following closer. All are evenly spaced in between the top 4 runners. Komal Chandrakant Jagdale, Parul Chowdhury, Preeti Lamba, and Chinta. Komal Chandrakant Jagdale of Maharashtra, being followed by Parul Chowdhury of Railways. At the third spot, it is Preeti Lamba of Railways. At the fourth spot, it is Chinta of Railways. These four move as a bunch with even spacing between them. And for the fifth spot, we have 3 to 1. That is Vaishnavi Vilas Rao Sawant of Maharashtra at the fifth place at present. At the sixth place, it is 302 Chavi Yadav of Madhya Pradesh. For the seventh place, it is 617 Risha Bahaduria of Uttar Pradesh. The top four are moving as a bunch, while the next three are also moving as a bunch. And there is Komal Chandrakant Jagdale of Maharashtra moving ahead. She happens to be the silver medal winner of the last Interstate and Federation Cup as well. Following her is Parul Chowdhury of Railways, who happens to be the gold medal winner in Interstate and Federation Cup as well, and she happens to be the silver medal winner of the last edition of this championship, while 413 Preeti Lamba of Railways is at the third spot. 389 Chinta of Railways is at the fourth place presently. Chinta happens to be the bronze medal winner in the Federation Cup and gold medal winner in the last edition of this championship. And now the top two are moving together. That is Komal Chandrakant Jagdale of Maharashtra and Parul Chowdhury of Railways. The third and fourth are far behind. These two continue to go together. After the water jump, Parul Chowdhury is trying to overtake Komal Chandrakant Jagdale. Komal Chandrakant Jagdale of Maharashtra maintaining the lead, being followed by Parul Chowdhury of Railways. And little away at the third spot, it is 413 Preeti Lamba of Railways. Almost 10 meters is between the second and third. First and second are moving together, just one after the other. The leaders will have to go for 3 more laps. And there is Komal Chandrakant Jagdale of Maharashtra being followed by Parul Chowdhury of Railways, and little away Preeti Lamba of Railways are moving comfortably. And at this stage, again, Parul Chowdhury is getting closer to Komal Chandrakant Jagdale of Maharashtra. And after the water jump, always Parul Chowdhury tries to overtake Komal Chandrakant Jagdale of Maharashtra, but she remains little back, and it only seems that she is reserving the energy to open at the last. Preeti Lamba is little behind the second one, almost 10 meters behind. Preeti Lamba is occupying the third position at present. Komal Chandrakant Jagdale running with comfort to be the leader all through the race, being followed by Parul Chowdhury of Railways. Komal Chandrakant being followed by Parul Chowdhury, and nowhere near Preeti Lamba of Railways is being seen. Komal Chandrakant of Maharashtra, Parul Chowdhury of Railways. the leaders of this 3000-meter steeplechase. And at the water jump, after landing, it will appear that Parul Chowdhury is about to overtake, but she is moving all along by the side of Komal Chandrakant Jagdale and putting herself just behind. And that happens to be the bell sound indication for the leaders to go for the last lap in 3000 meter steeplechase. Komal Chandrakant Jagdale of Maharashtra continues to lead with Parul Chowdhury of Railways being followed so closely. And at the third spot, it is Preeti Lamba of Railways. And the fourth one is also far behind. Komal Chandrakant, Jagdale and Parul Chowdhury. There is a tough fight and Parul Chowdhury overtakes Komal Chandrakant Jagdale. She is moving, she is putting her speed, putting herself in front, and she is clearing the water jump first. All along, she was clearing along with Komal Chandrakant Jagdale. And as they enter the home stretch, it is Parul Chowdhury of Railways in front. Being closer is Komal Chandrakant Jagdale of Maharashtra, and it could be anybody's race as there is a tough fight between Komal Chandrakant and Parul Chowdhury, and at last Parul Chowdhury of Railways finishing on top, leaving Komal Chandrakant Jagdale of Maharashtra for the second spot. Preeti Lamba of Railways finishing for the third spot. meter steeplechase for women. Parul Chowdhury of Railways getting the top position with a timing of 9 minutes 51.01 seconds, leaving Komal Chandrakant Jagdale of Maharashtra to the second spot with 9 minutes 51.03 seconds. Preeti Lamba gains the third position with 10 minutes 22.45 seconds, while Chavi Yadav gets the fourth place with 10 minutes 37.71 seconds. Vaishnavi Vilasrao of Maharashtra getting the fifth position with 11 minutes 07.86 seconds. Priyanka of All India Police getting the sixth position with 11 minutes 21.14 seconds. Well, for today, we have only two more events to go. The long jump for women is underway. We are about to take up the 3000 meter steeplechase men final. Following that, the last event for third day will be 4 times 400 meters mixed relay final. We are at the long jump arena. Shortly, we'll be taking up the 3000 meter steeplechase final for men. We would like to take you over to the start point of our 3000 meter steeplechase. For this event, we have bib number 538 Shankarlal Swami representing services. He happens to be the gold medalist in the last interstate. 234 Saurabh of Haryana, 660 Puran Roy of West Bengal, 501 Bal Kishan of Services, 492 Rakesh Kumar Swami of Rajasthan, and 544 Muhammad Noor Hazan of Services. The national record for 3000 meter steeplechase stands in the name of Avinash Sable with 8 minutes 18.12 seconds created in 2021, while the meet record stands in the name of Avinash Sable with 8 minutes 29.80 seconds created in 2018. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as far as the medalist of the past national championships are concerned, it happens to be Shankarlal Swami, gold medal winner of the last interstate, silver medal in the last Federation Cup and silver medal in the last edition of this championship. He is with bib number 538, that is Shankarlal Swami. Bal Kishan, who is in this championship with 501 bib number, happens to be the bronze medal winner of the last edition of this championship. Mohammad Narhazan of services, who is in this championship with 544, who happens to be the bronze medal winner of the interstate. These three medalists of the last national championships are available in this championship. The 3000 meters steeplechase for men is about to be taken up in a very short time from now. And in the meantime, you would like to remind you of tomorrow's schedule. Tomorrow, we have 50-kilometer race walk final for men, which will begin right at 6 a.m., which will happen outside this ground. The happenings at this ground will be right from 8:30 a.m. with 200 meters round 1 for men competitors. At 8:45 it will be 200 meters round 1 for women competitors. At 8:50 it will be long jump for women heptathlon athletes. At 9 a.m. it will be triple jump qualifying round for men. At 9:45 it will be 4 times 100 meters relay round 1 for men. At 10 a.m. tomorrow it will be 4 times 100 meters relay women round 1. At 10 a.m. tomorrow it will be javelin throw for heptathlon athletes. With that, the morning session will get over, and again we will resume for the afternoon session by 2:30 p.m., which will go up to 5:30 p.m. tomorrow. And that is the high jump arena. The height of the crossbar at high jump arena is 2.17 meters. Well, the men competitors are being lined up for the start of 3000 meter steeplechase. Shankarlal Swami of Services, Saurabh of Haryana, Puran Roy of West Bengal, Balkishan of Services, Rakesh Kumar Swami of Rajasthan, and Muhammad Noor Hassan of Services. And that is the high jump again. 2.17 is the height of the crossbar. Just 2.19. Jesse Sandesh of Railways was not able to clear that height. And it will be the turn of T. Aromal of Kerala. T. Aromal was also unsuccessful at the height of 2.19 meters. Back to the start line of 3000 meter steeplechase for men. That was the start of the final of 3000 meter steeplechase for men. And that is 538 Shankarlal Swami of Services leading the pack. Six of the athletes. Shankarlal Swami of Services leading the pack, being followed by Rakesh Kumar Swami of Rajasthan, Balkishan of Services, Puran Roy of West Bengal, and at present, Balkishan of Services moves to the second spot just behind Shankarlal Swami. Shankarlal Swami leads the pack. Shankarlal Swami of Services being followed by Balkishan of Services, Puran Roy of West Bengal, Mohammad Nur Hassan of Services, Rakesh Kumar Swamy of Rajasthan. All these athletes are moving together one after the other so close. Top four moving as a bunch, leaving a little gap. The next two follows, and that is Shankarlal Swamy of Services still continue to be the leader, having Balkishan of Services so close to him. And at the third spot, it is Puran Roy of West Bengal. For the fourth one, it happens to be Mohammad Nur Hassan of Services. They take the water jump. These four are moving together. At the fifth spot at present, it happens to be Saurabh of Haryana. In the sixth spot, it is Rakesh Kumar Swamy of Rajasthan. Shankarlal Swamy of Services, Balkishan of Services on top two. Shankarlal Swamy maintains the lead, being followed by Balkishan, both from Services. They take the water jump. Puran Roy maintains the third place. Puran Roy from West Bengal. Mohammad Nur Hassan of Services maintains the fourth place. And after that, almost 10 meters gap is there. For the fifth place, it happens to be Saurabh of Haryana. For the sixth place at present, it is Rakesh Kumar Swamy of Rajasthan. The leadership remained the same, with Shankarlal Swamy being followed by Balkishan, Puran Roy, and Mohammad Nur Hassan. And the four moving together one after the other. It could be anybody's race. Shankarlal Swamy of Services leading the pack all through the race. Balkishan of Services is so close to him. .544. Mohammad Nur Hassan of Services moves to the third place, leaving Puran Rai of West Bengal to the fourth spot. And this is the point where Balkishan of Services is taking over Shankarlal Swamy. And now it is Balkishan of Services happens to be the leader, being followed by Shankarlal Swamy of Services. At the third spot, it is Mohammad Nur Hassan of Services. For the fourth spot, it is Puran Rai of West Bengal. 492 happens to be at the fifth spot, leaving 234 behind 492. Rakesh Kumar Swamy in the fifth spot, 234. Saurabh of Haryana in the sixth spot. Balkishan of Services maintaining the lead, leaving Shankarlal Swami of Services to the second spot, Mohammad Noor Hassan to the third spot. First and second are moving together, approaching for the water jump. And that bell sound indication is for the leader to go for the last lap. Balkishan of Services leading, being followed by Shankarlal Swami of Services. And Shankarlal Swami is trying to put up the speed, and he is moving in front. Shankarlal Swami gaining back the first position, moving in front. Balkishan of Services is following for the second spot. Shankarlal Swami picking up the speed towards the water jump, well ahead of Balkishan. Mohammad Noor Hassan of Services is also so close for the third spot. And that is Shankarlal Swami of Services opening at the home stretch. He is in the full speed. There is no threat for him. Shankarlal Swami finishing the race in style. Mohammad Noor Hassan finishing for the second spot. From behind, Mohammad Noor Hassan of Services climbed over to the second position to finish. At no point of time, Mohammad Noor Hassan was in the top two positions, and in the last lap, he was occupying the third position almost. Yeah, and that is the final lap you could watch for the completion of 3000 meter steeplechase. And this is the point where Shankarlal Swami of Services overtaking Balkishan of Services. For the last two laps, it was Balkishan who had overtaken the Shankarlal Swami, is losing, and it is again Shankarlal Swami of Services putting himself in front with rapid speed entering the home stretch. And before the home stretch, he is taking the water jump. There too, he shows much of lead. Shankarlal Swami moving in front, leaving all others behind with a rapid speed. And that is Mohammad Noor Hassan of Services taking up the second position at this point of time during the last hurdle. And there is going to be tough time for the third position. And third happens to be for Balkishan of Services. At the close, Shankarlal Swami finishes on top with 8 minutes 46.05 seconds, leaving Muhammad Noor Hassan of Services for 8 minutes 50.00 seconds, and Balkishan getting the third place representing Services for 8 minutes 50.45 seconds. Fourth place is being backed by Puran Rai of West Bengal for 8 minutes 50.52 seconds. Fifth place goes to Rakesh Kumar of Rajasthan with 8 minutes 51.33 seconds. And sixth place goes to Saurabh of Haryana with 9 minutes 18.67 seconds. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is a bunch of athletes who are about to take part in the last event of day three. That is 4 times 400 meters mixed drilling. And as far as the field event is concerned, the long jump, sixth trial is in progress, and we are about to take up the 4 times 400 meters mixed relay. For this, we have 8 teams to go: Telangana, Railways, Tamil Nadu, Delhi, Haryana, All India Police, Punjab, and Maharashtra. Two of the men and two of the women joined together to form a team. 8 teams are taking part in this 4 times 400 meters mixed relay. And at this stage, I'd like to remind you of tomorrow's schedule. The 50-kilometer race walk for men competitors will be taken as final tomorrow at 6 a.m. outside this ground. And as far as the events at this stadium, it will be at 8:30, 200 meters round one for men. At 8:45, it will be 200 meters round one for women. At 8:50 tomorrow, it will be long jump for heptathlon athletes. At 9 a.m. tomorrow, triple jump qualifying round for men competitors in Group A and B as well. At 9:45 a.m. tomorrow, 4 times 400 meters relay, round 1 for men. At 10 a.m. tomorrow, 4 times 400 meters relay, round 1 for women. And the last event for tomorrow's morning session will be at 10 a.m., which will be javelin throw. for heptathlon athletes. Our afternoon session will begin right at 2:30 p.m. with pole vault, final for men competitors. At 3 p.m. it will be discus throw, final for men competitors. At 4 p.m. it will be 400-meter hurdles, final for men competitors. At 4:10 it will be triple jump, final for women. At 4:30 p.m. tomorrow it will be 400-meter hurdles for women, which will be final. At 4:45 javelin throw for women competitors, which will be final. At 5 p.m. tomorrow it will be the final of 800 meters for men competitors. At 5:15 the final of 800 meters for women competitors. And tomorrow the last event will begin at 5:30 p.m., which will be 800 meters for heptathlon athletes, which is going to be the last event for them. So at this stage too, I would like to remind our live streaming tomorrow will begin right at 8:30 a.m. at this stadium. Well, the last event for day 3 is about to be taken in a very short time from now, which will be 4 times 400 meters mixed relay. And for this final of 4 times 100 meters mixed relay, Telangana, Railways, Tamil Nadu, Delhi, Haryana, All India Police, and Punjab and Maharashtra are taking place. We would like to take you over to the start line of 4 times 400 meters mixed relay to present you the competing teams. In lane number 1, it will be the team Telangana. In lane number 2, Railways. Lane number 3, Tamil Nadu. Lane number 4, Delhi. Lane number 5, Haryana. Lane number 6, All India Police. Lane number 7, Punjab. And lane number 8, Maharashtra. That was the start of 4 times 400 meters mixed relay. In lane number 1, Telangana. Lane number 2, Railways. Lane number 3, Tamil Nadu. Lane number 4, Delhi. Lane number 5, Haryana. Lane number 6, All India Police. Lane number 7, Punjab. And lane number 8, Maharashtra. And there you could see Maharashtra is putting itself in front. The second leg runners are in action. All getting into the first lane, and that is Railways, which is in the lead, being followed by All India Police. At the third spot, we have Punjab, Railways, All India Police, and Punjab. And it is All India Police in the front. Punjab moving to the second spot. Railways in the third spot. Railways losing the third spot, and that is Maharashtra taking over the third spot now. And after the exchange, you'll have to see. And that is All India Police in the front. Punjab is at the second spot at present. All India Police taking a lead. Punjab is being overtaken. All India Police handing over the baton first. And Tamil Nadu is at the second spot now. Tamil Nadu, which was far behind, is now catching up. At the third spot, it is Railways. All India Police, Tamil Nadu, and Railways. And at the curve, there is change in leadership. Tamil Nadu leads the pack, and that Tamil Nadu is in front. Tamil Nadu finishes on top, leaving Railways for the second spot and Punjab for the third spot. And that happens to be the replay. And here comes the replay of 3000 meter steeplechase for men competitors. As far as the first leg, at present you could see Maharashtra in front. And there comes the result, Telangana finishing for gold with a timing of 3 minutes 26.22 seconds. Railways getting the second place with 3 minutes 26.85 seconds. Punjab finishing for the third place with 3 minutes 27.49 seconds. Delhi finishing for the fourth place with 3 minutes 28.01 seconds. Maharashtra finishing for the fifth place with 3 minutes 28.76 seconds. Haryana finishing for the sixth place with 3 minutes 29.25 seconds. All India Police finishing for the seventh place with 3 minutes 30.27 seconds. Till the last exchange, All India Police was in front and they finished seventh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again I would like to remind you that tomorrow's first event will be 50 kilometers race walk for men final at 6 a.m. which will happen outside the stadium.